welcome all of you to a very odd version of our annual awards. Thank you all for coming. For those of you that haven't ever been to our annual awards dinner, it's actually fairly similar, just with lots more people and lots more food and wine, but general good time. I'm Heather Miller. I'm the president of the MDA board, and this is Dave Rucklos, our executive director. I also want to introduce Chloe Dreyer, who is our operations, really the brains. And it's the first time I've gotten to say her brand new last name because she got married a few weeks ago, so congratulations, Chloe. So while this is an unusual presentation, it falls right in line with how we have all adapted to changing circumstances. In February of 2020, we all celebrated in true McMinnville style, a packed house at the ballroom, beverages, food, and endless smiles. Oh, and blissfully unaware of what the next 18 months would throw at us. While I know that we all anxiously anticipate the day that we can gather as a whole downtown family and celebrate, this is at least a little taste of what is to come. I'm so proud of our downtown, now more than ever. This afternoon, we will celebrate a handful, but we all know that the awesomeness of McMinnville runs deep. Before we get started, I would like to raise a glass to us and the blood, sweat, tears, and laughs that have gotten us through the last year. Cheers! I would also like to say a huge thank you to the MDA Board of Directors. If you are a Board of Director and you are in the room, please stand up. This includes Scylla, who was on our board last year. Scylla, yeah, stand up. Jenny, stand up. So all of these folks put in a lot of time and energy to make everything happen. Many of whom, I ended my sentence early, many of whom were juggling their own businesses and jobs, and all the while committed to Zoom meetings and discussions to ensure that we were doing everything we could for our downtown community. The past year wouldn't be possible without our MDA staff, who I already introduced. Dave joined us just days before we were shut down, and instead of running to hide, he literally hit the streets. I will let Dave share about his experience this past year, and then we will jump into announcing our winners.
Thank you. Hey, listen, it was a little bit of a surprise when I was hired and a week later faced what we all faced, which was, do you remember that it shut down for everyone? It wasn't just the restaurants were just, restricted. Everybody got shut down. And so my first few months down there were walking up and down 3rd Street, but there was nobody there. There were no cars. There were no people. It was just like a deserted town. So it was a very different kind of thing. A job, certainly a different job that I inherited than I thought I'd ever would. But the experience and the true pleasure of meeting everybody in this community has been just overwhelming. You guys are the core of this community, and it's you that make this thing go around. So for me, it's your support that helped me support you. So all I can say is thank you. I love doing what I'm doing, and hopefully we can do a lot more things here in the future. So, Heather, are we ready to start yet?
Yeah.
We can talk. Should we talk about the raffle real quick? Okay. So Beat the Heat raffle. We did a trade out with the downtown organization in Astoria. And so we gave them a package for a weekend. They gave us a package. We currently are selling raffle tickets for that in place of trying to raise funds for an event like this. And so for $5 a piece, you get a chance. $20. Thank you, Heather, for correcting me. $20. Heather's over. She's on top of the money. That's good. But there's only 250 total raffle tickets that we're selling. So the chances are good, and you get a chance to stay at the Cannery Pier Hotel and Spa, have dinner at the Bridgewater Bistro down there. We've got gift cards to Bowie. We've got gift cards to Fort George. We've got museum tickets. It's a nice package worth about $700. So hopefully somebody in this room wins it. That would be really nice.
Those are on our website.
here we go. The first award recognizes people, owners and employees that go out of their way to provide their customers with exceptional service. And although our downtown business community strives to provide the best experience possible, these 4 nominees stood out amongst others during this challenging year. Keep in mind that awards are the way in which we get our winners is through the community. 440 people voted in this for these nominees, and 440 people voted for the winners. So it's not just something we cooked up internally. This is really something that you did yourselves. So, nominees for outstanding customer service are accessory appeal, toys and gifts, Red Hills Kitchen, and 3rd Street Books. Are you ready, Heather? Heather, would you like to announce the winner? I am? Okay. All right. Outstanding customer service. The winner, 3rd Street Books. Sella McClellan, owner and proprietor.
Thank you. And what I really want to say is I think everybody on 3rd Street worked exceptionally hard in the last year to keep their customers, gain whatever customers they could gain this year, and everybody worked to create new things they were doing within their business to provide a different level of customer service. And so really, I think this is for everybody. So thank you.
All right. Our next category is Outstanding Building Improvement. Our nominees for this category are Northwest Food and Gifts, The Blue Moon, Country Financial Heidi Moore Agency, the Bindery Event Space, and Two Dogs Tap House. So I'm just gonna put this out there ahead of time. Dave and I believe in announcing awards differently. He likes the art of suspense. I like the lead-in where you all start to figure out who it is before I announce it. So it's gonna be a little different. What, Anna? Can you choose what you like better? No. I know the winner doesn't change, just the way we get there changes. All right, so this award feels incredibly special this year because it truly exemplifies the tenacity and strength of our downtown. Despite restrictions, closures, and uncertainty, we continued to see investment in our downtown by small business and property owners. Our winner for 2020 was a long time in the making. Most of us downtown fielded the following questions about the restoration of this iconic building. What is it going to be? When will it be done? Who are these people? And so on. Well, folks, it was worth the wait. I'm very pleased to present the 2020 Outstanding Building Improvement Award to Two Dogs Tap House. Welcome to the hood.
Well, thank you very much. It was a long time in coming. My wife and I, we grew up here in McMinnville. We decided to be crazy and open a tap house. We weren't thinking we were as crazy as we were when we do it during a pandemic. But coming back to McMinnville, knowing what McMinnville represents, what the downtown represents, we were so excited when we saw that space was available, and we just went for it. Way more than what we thought it was going to be as far as the work involved. My kids, Andrew and Ashley, and my son-in-law Jesse, and us, we actually did most of the work ourselves. So it took a long time, but we couldn't be happier to be downtown, and look forward for many years to come to have a great time down here. So thank you.
This next award is for the best COVID pivot. So, in a year that saw business shutdowns mandated by state restrictions due to the pandemic, our entire downtown community had to adjust to capacity restrictions, limited hours, social distancing, face mask monitoring, and exposure to a deadly disease, which many of you actually put yourself out in front of. Creativity and a turn on the dime action was paramount to really the survival and keeping all of our doors open. These 4 nominees pivoted operations to meet such challenges. And the nominees for the best COVID pivot are McMinnville's Hotel Oregon, the McMinnville Public Library, Pizza Capo, and Pura Vida. And again, based on the community's vote, the winner this year is the McMinnville Public Library. Our former board president, Jenny Berg, and library director is here in person.
So, thank you. I'm so excited. I have to thank many of you. Libraries are really good at borrowing ideas. And so I got an email from 3rd Street that they were doing home delivery. And I was like, And then I was picking up my food at Pura Vida like 2 times a week. And I thought, And then picking up my pizza at Pizza Capo. And I was just like, why can't we do that? And so, oh, by the way, this is Adam Carlson. He's a circulation supervisor, and he is amazing. And he basically single-handedly set up the home delivery. Okay, maybe not single-handedly, but he set up the home delivery system. So I have an amazing supervisory staff. I came to them. We were meeting, as I'm sure many of you were with your staff. We were meeting almost daily. Even, before they told us we had to be far apart and with masks and stuff. So we were. And I was just like, could we do this? We should do this. And Adam he was like, give me a couple weeks, because we were reeling. But he nailed it. And that was the birth of the home delivery system. And then thank you to Jeff Towery for just being like, yes. He just is kind of like, yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. You should do that. And then he said, maybe that's something that sticks around. Maybe that's a after COVID pivot, And it's one of the things that I think that we all want to be aware of is okay, what do we do now? There are some silver linings. And what do we do now with the things that we learned? But anyway, part of what I learned is learning from all of you, and from you very much so, about, what we can do, what we should do, and how we can serve our clientele. And then I'm going to do like the Academy Awards, where I hand it off to Adam, and he gets to thank his mom and his dad and his wife and such. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, God. Thanks for the Academy. I didn't have anything more really to say. Jenny came up with that idea. I remember, so stressed at that point. And then she threw that out, and I was like, oh my God. But I actually, in a former life, was a delivery driver, and so I had a background in that, and the more I thought about it, the more I was like, this can work. And so we made it work. And we have over 1,000 people signed up for it right now. So, so thank you.
All right. Our next category is Outstanding Marketing and Promotion. Marketing promotion became more important than ever. I think that most of us can agree that we had a very captivated audience via social media those first couple months of the pandemic. I think that we can also agree that we are very lucky to have incredible community members who jumped at any opportunity to support local businesses during such a challenging time. All of the nominees this year rose to the occasion and leaned into sharing specials, offering personal shopping, and providing creative signage to help with social distancing and directions. Our winner this year, I'm gonna do the envelope this time, since I didn't do my normal thing. Just trying to throw you off, Dave. All right, the winner this year for Outstanding Marketing, I didn't say the nominees. Hold on. Cliffhanger. Our nominees this year are La Bella Casa, that was the personal shopping, Pura Vida and Union Block Coffee House, and Oregon Stationers. I think a lot of us can thank Oregon Stationers for their help in navigating our signage needs this past year. All right, now the suspense. So this year's winner for Outstanding Marketing and Promotion is Pura Vida.
Yeah, no, I had to learn how to use Instagram real quick. But it was great. We got to have a little bit more fun. I got to spend more time at the restaurant, creating specials, and I had to show them to somebody somehow. So Myra and Freddie had to be in front of a lot of pictures, and we were able to do a lot of things that we would, kind of expand what we're doing now, and we're really busy right now, and we're very for everybody in this room and everybody in this community. So thank you guys so much.
So the next award is been renamed. Okay. Recently, this award was known as the Zach Geary Volunteer of the Year Award. Zach continues to give his time and energy toward each and every MBO project. This past year, he helped build the dine outside post and platforms under the stanchions around all the restaurants that you see out there when they spill out onto the street. He helped hang the holiday, he and his dad actually, helped hang the holiday holly ornaments from the lamppost on 3rd Street. We had to borrow a lift truck to do that. But he's always there, just putting his time in. But with the recent passing of Rosemarie Cochran, we have decided with Zach's encouragement to rename the award in her honor. Rosemarie and her blue truck were fixtures in our downtown for many years. Her efforts to maintain and beautify things green enhanced the charm of 3rd Street and its surrounding environs. This year, the nominees for the Rosemarie Volunteer of the Year Award are Lisa Langlitz for her assistance with setting up Dine Outside throughout this last year. Krista McCallum for her graphic and artistic promotional assistance with MBA events. And finally, Rosemarie herself for all that she contributed over the years. And the winner is in memoriam, the winner this year is Rosemarie Cochran. We'll all accept the award, all of us, on her behalf. And just so you know, we are moving forward with a project to commemorate her life. It is a mural that will be put up on the side of what I refer to as the ballroom building across from Harvest Fresh. We have already contracted with an artist. The design committee will be looking at various concepts in the next week. We have the funding in place. and you will see that go up sooner than later. So there will be something done to remember her presence downtown. And my final award to present this evening is the Outstanding Partnership Award. This past year required all of us to work together to keep our heads above water and ensure that our downtown would come out of things stronger and with greater resolve. Things like Dine Outside, Farmers Market, staying safe in McMinnville, keeping our streets and sidewalks clean, the introduction of new and evolving initiatives that just could not have been achieved without the partnerships we have forged with our private and public friends. This year, the nominees for Outstanding Partnership are the City of McMinnville for assisting us and allowing us in our food and beverage community to spill out onto 3rd Street during capacity restrictions. It's saved in McMinnville downtown. Our next nominee is the McMinnville First Baptist Church, for lending us their parking lot so that we could expand the farmers market and still ensure a safe environment. And our final nominee is Visit McMinnville, for they're representing us in grant applications on our behalf and the willingness to invest in downtown enhancements that benefit visitors and resident experiences alike. And the winner is, it looks like we have a tie. The Outstanding Partnership Award goes to the City of McMinnville and Visit McMinnville.
I was just told I'm a good talker. This is really exciting. Thank you so much. You know, what we do was a real challenge during the pandemic because we knew that bringing people to town and having them spend money in our local businesses was vital to saving our downtown, but it was also inherently a danger to the people who live here. And so we relied on each and every one of you, the guidance from the city, the guidance from the MDA about what businesses wanted to really help us through the year, help you. And I just want to thank each and every one of you in this room for being there for us so that we could be there for you and bring visitors to town to keep this place the way we love it. So thank you very much.
Thank you. So 4.5 years ago, the snow was about 8 inches deep. My wife and I were standing in the middle of the 3rd Street because there were no cars there. I had just interviewed for the city manager's job. And Dora said, "This is a magical place. You need to get this job." By the end of the night, I knew I had the job. And it is a magical place. It feels like home to us, and we have only been here 4.5 years. Our kids have come to love the place. Both of our children are working downtown right now, and about 18 months ago, 30 of us were jammed in the secret room of the Atticus talking about what to do about our food and beverage, and we were so close together. The fact that we're not all dead is remarkable, because all we knew is we couldn't touch each other. We didn't know we could breathe on each other and get the virus. And 2 days later, we were shut down. And the fact that we were able to work with this community to come up with Dine Out and some of the other really cool things that we were able to do has made me so proud to be in this place. The downtown is the crown jewel of the tiara that is McMinnville, and we love it here, and we are so glad that we are through this and in a recovery mode. Thank you for your support, and thank you for everything you do.
All right, that brings us to our final award of the afternoon, Business of the Year. The nominees for this award are Morris Carpet Cleaning, the News Register, Harvest Fresh, and the Atticus Hotel. The nominees for Business of the Year all have something in common, an unshakable commitment to community. Each of these businesses was challenged in different ways, but they all found ways to continue service throughout the pandemic. We are so lucky to have locally owned and operated businesses like the ones represented in this category. The winner this year has been a staple of downtown for years. They keep us fed, keep our cabinets full, and continually give back to the community. Please join me in congratulating Harvest Fresh as the 2020 Business of the Year.
Thank you. First of all, I want to say I'm retired, but here I am accepting an award for the store. On behalf of Kristen and Susan, who couldn't be here tonight because they're super busy at the store, I want to thank you very much for the support of the store, and Kristen really appreciates it, and we thank everybody. We're happy to be downtown with everybody else, and we're very appreciative of the support that we get from all of the businesses in the area and the employees. So thank you very much.
Well, listen, first off, I want to say congratulations to all of you, because just being nominated, and like I said, it's a community-nominated experience, which I think makes it special. We are going to have and throw an event similar to our banquet, maybe with another little spin on it, probably in or around the month of October, right here in this particular facility. So we'll be inviting everybody back. Hopefully we won't have any restrictions then that will limit capacity, and we'll be able to celebrate together in a safe environment. So we're really, we're excited about the year ahead. We think there's a lot of opportunity. We're going to take advantage of that, make and build on bigger and better things. Yeah, it's exciting. I'm just, the one thing I look back on right now, in particular in the downtown, is when you read so many articles about businesses going out of business, in particular in food and beverage, which kind of got hammered a number of times with closure. We didn't lose really a single restaurant downtown from the pandemic, and that's unbelievable. It really shows the resolve of the community, the maturity of the community, in particular the business community. It's something that all of us should be really proud of. You should be proud of yourselves for getting through this, and hopefully times will get better here in the near future, and we can rise up and, like I said, in October celebrate all together. Thank you for coming. We were really happy to put this on. It's a little late, like 6 months or so, but hey, we pulled it off. All right, thank you.